can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 0-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
On the ground to third, Suarez throws across the diamond. One up, one down. And next for the Red Sox, Enmanuel Valdez. Hard hit to third. Over to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. That one missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The pitch. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And the righty deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Whips it to Casas. One up, one down. Jace Peterson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's in for a strike. How? A former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a splitter, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Inside, almost got him. One out, bases empty. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot, and in pretty much any count, any situation.
That misses. 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Catcher coming on to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Out to center. Sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for Arizona. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now batting Tristan Casas. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. Next pitch is outside.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The punch out there. And there's the one away. Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Lays out and makes the play. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. No score here in the second. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's Jock Peterson. Hout back to work. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that's outside. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Story. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Foul ball. Two outs. And it's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Ground ball left side and foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Grissom fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. On to the third inning. Here's Trevor Story. Rodriguez back to work. Here's a rocket out to left. Gurriel handles the chance. One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cedane Rafaela, the next to hit, takes ball one. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Top of the third, no score. Had swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And first offering is fouled off. Wong goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. Red Sox go 1-2. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. Just missed. And another ball. Pitch misses, and now 3-0. And he walked him.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
And it's second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now a chance for Geraldo Perdomo. The 1-0. That's a little bit low. The Diamondbacks looking to strike first here in game 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. This to center field. Rafaela under it. 2 away down. Down the number 2 hitter, Jace Peterson. And the slider just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Man on second, 2 down. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count's full.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still no score. World Series Game 3. And here is Pablo Reyes. Swings and misses.
0-1. Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fought off foul. And another ball. To third. Suarez throw to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Enmanuel Valdez. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, not close. One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comebacker to the mound. To first. 2 away.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at-bat.
Casas batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in a 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And here it comes. In there. And so now 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Chases that one out of the zone. That's out number 3. Back here in the desert, this is Corbin Carroll. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that's down and away. All tied up here in Game 3 of the World Series. Next offering is down low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. Dahlbeck to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And Jack Peterson stands in. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. Ground ball right side. Whips it to Casas. And Arizona is set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. Now a screamer into the outfield. Thomas grabs it on the run. So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. That one down the line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
man at second with one away. Here's Trevor Story now. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Well done behind the dish.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Cedine Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Moreno collects, fires to first. In time. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And the right-hander back to work. And that one missing low.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Next to hit, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ground ball to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll be safe at first. So, man aboard. Gabriel Moreno will hit next. Out to short. Story. Whips it across. Inning over. 1 left for Arizona. Back here in the desert, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Connor Wong. Center field, Thomas running hard to get it. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's 1 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Pablo Reyes stands in. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Reyes measures 5 feet 8 inches, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one ripped. Carroll makes the grab, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field. Now the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Hout back to work. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
In the air, right field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now up next for Arizona, Jace Peterson. That's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye right there. And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Slings it across. He's out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Just missed. Base knock center field. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for 3rd. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And downstairs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. That's to 3rd. All back to 1st. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Bobby Dahlbeck. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. There's the strike.
That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings and chases a low one there. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovello. Castro getting loose as well. Out towards left center. Gurriel has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
One run across in the frame so far here in the late stages of Game 3. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
So stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. In the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Brings it in for the third out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Seventh.